Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Running with CT, and today I want to talk about the new Balance Propel V4. And I'm just going to get to it. One of the best things about this shoe so far is $110. That's good in today's world when every shoe is starting like $140 and higher. And you get quite a bit for the money. You get a TPU nylon plate down here. You can probably see it, and you can see it a little bit on the sides right here. And then you get a dual layer fuel cell foam, which is similar to what you get in the SE Trainer, and I would say the SE Elite, I believe too. But it's not 100% the same foam. You could definitely feel the difference in that foam. And then you also get a lot of rubber coverage, a lot of it. You can definitely see it with this shoe. So I can really see this foam going past 300 miles, 350 miles, maybe even 400 miles. So it's going to last a long time. That's if you like, not running in fire. And let's talk about the upper. Now, when it comes to the upper of the shoe, it is breathable. So that's one really, really great thing to know. It's not a gusseted tongue, but hey, it still works. It's still good. You do get great lockdown. Now, if you have really narrow feet, you might have to tie it up a lot more than, someone like me that I have flat and wide feet. Actually, big feet in general. Like, so some shoes up here will like pinch because it'll be pushing against the top part of the shoe. But this shoe, I have all the room in the world. In the toe box, so much room for my toes. If I just wanted to spread them out, I don't feel like my toes are smashing against the side walls in here. But overall, the upper is really nice. It's, of course, not the best material, but hey, you're still paying $110. Remember that. And I think it's going to be reliable. I don't think it's going to like rip or tear up. It seems that it's going to be strong. And then on top of that, you do have like in the heel, I get a little bit of heel slippage. So I find myself tying the shoe up like a lot tighter or using these extra holes. I don't know if you can see it, using these extra holes here to loop in and just tie the shoe tighter. Like my heel doesn't slip so much to where it just bothers me and it just destroys my run. It doesn't do that. Just a little bit, not a lot. Once I'm further out, really getting those miles in, I kind of forget. It kind of just goes away. I find it pretty hard to pick up the pace and keep that pace. So I'll be able to keep up, pick up, pretty quick. And as you know, I'm slowing down just as fast. And this is not a shoe, well, for me, because some people may find it different. This is not a shoe where I know I can like really pick up the pace and just keep it going. This is a shoe that feels, for me, this shoe feels like a great daily trainer to help you also train to keep your paces. Like I just found myself being very steady on my paces, whether I was on the treadmill or outside running. The shoe just helped me stay in line, and I like that. Now, when it comes to the weight, this shoe does feel a little heavy to me at 10.7 ounces and a size 10. For sure, it's not as heavy as the SC Trainer. That shoe is heavier, but I still have a little bit more fun in that shoe, but mainly because you do get a lot of help from that carbon plate in there versus the TPU. And it feels, I feel like I'm plopping with this shoe. So when I'm running, it just sounds loud to me, very ploppy. It's only if I have my music turned down or if I'm like running with someone and talking to them, I can hear my shoes. So you definitely can't do any ninja sneaking up behind anyone with it. If you have your headphones blasted, who cares? You're running, you're getting your run in, you're not paying attention, and you're not really paying attention to the sound of the shoe plopping. But if you do care about that, there you go. Give your heads up about that. But overall, it's just a really great shoe. Now, would you, do a race in it? Would you just train in it? That's up to you. I feel like for me, I would just train in this shoe only. I can't find myself doing a race in it, mainly because it doesn't give me that push. So if I'm doing a half marathon, full marathon, I feel like halfway in or not even halfway in, I'll start to slow down and just keep slowing down. It doesn't keep you motivated. This shoe it has some bounce to it. It definitely does, but not a lot to it. It's just a little bit, just to keep nudging a little bit, but you don't get a lot of energy out of this shoe, and that's okay. This shoe, I don't think the shoe is even made for that. I think it's just made to be a great daily trainer, and it just help you get by. And if you want, something faster, you definitely got, the SC Elite, which I have yet to try. I need to get that shoe. I need to get that shoe next, but you can actually walk all day in this shoe too. I've actually used the shoe, to go back and forth to work. I walk around all day and it's just fine. The TPU plate, does not feel super rigid and stiff. So I don't feel like that, you know, after a while of walking in it, that it just starts to get really hard. Like, I love my Saucony Endorphin Speed 3s, but if I'm walking in them all day, the shoe does start to feel a little bit hard on my feet. And I end up like swapping them. But with this shoe, I feel like there's more soft foam in them in order to be able to, you know, keep you walking around all day and just not your feet not hurting or feeling some type of ache. I almost forgot the specs. Let me get to that right quick. You got 31 millimeters in the heel with 25 millimeters in the forefoot and a 6 millimeter drop. Overall, I like the design. I like this colorway. They do have a few other colorways with this shoe, whichever you like. But definitely, I think they did a really good job, and I really hope that I see more shoes get in this category. I feel like you get a lot of shoe for the money. And no, this shoe does not compete with the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3. I've heard a lot of people say that. They're complete different shoes. Yes, I would say the main things they have in common is the nylon plate, but besides that, the Endorphin Speed 3 is, to me, on a different level compared to this shoe. That shoe you can do everything with. You want to pick up the speed, you want to do marathons, half marathons. The shoe does it all, and it does it great. With this shoe, I don't think it does everything great, but I still think it's a really great buy for the money. Let me know what you guys think of this shoe so far. If you have the shoe, type in the comments. Let me know how many miles you have of it. Is it great? Has it been working for you? Do you not like it? But that's it on the New Balance Propel V4. Also, don't want to forget, follow me on Instagram, Run with CT. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.